Hey guys, Crystal 5 here with episode number 38 of the Fulham career mode on FIFA 22. We're kicking today's episode off, taking on newly promoted Sheffield United. Obviously they went down with Fulham a couple of seasons ago. They didn't come up with us, they come up the season after. And we're looking to take them on here at Bramall Lane, and we're looking to continue our fine winning streak and our fine push for the Premier League title. And well, 13 minutes into the game, it is none other than our main man, the captain, the best player at the club, the future of Fulham, Riley Webber, 20 years of age, 88 overall for him. Unfortunately, he didn't get to that 90 before hitting the age of 20, but I definitely think he's going to get to 90 before the end of the season. He's growing so rapid. I definitely think that is a possibility. He almost gets his second goal of the game there, just a few minutes after the first. And then just a few minutes after that, another chance here coming our way, or so we thought. It's actually going to go the way of Sheffield United, as Osborne down this left-hand side, a lovely ball into Ndiaye, and an even nicer ball through to Brewster. But thankfully, the man in between the sticks, who for this game is going to be Rodak, does make the save. If you can keep a clean sheet here, we're giving him a Premier League opportunity, he can definitely get right back into the first team. Now, 65 minutes into the game, 20 minutes into the second half, he goes and makes another brilliant save to deny Ryan Brewster a goal in this one. He's been keeping us in this one single-handedly, shall I say, as 80 minutes into the game. There's 10 minutes remaining, and well, we go in and we do that with Harrison Reed, who gets a straight red card. He's going to miss the next few games because of suspension. And in the last minute of the game, a chance here for them to add salt to the wound of a red card and make it a draw in stoppage time, as Burke finds Sanderberg, who strikes it wide of the post. Thankfully for ourselves, we will return to London from Sheffield with all 3 points. Unfortunately though, we will also return with a suspension to one of our key and most vital players, but I'd rather take that and the 3 points than a draw and 11 men. But you can see halfway through the season we are 6 points clear of Liverpool right now at the top of the league, which is brilliant to see. We just need the next 19 games of this season to go exactly how these first 19 went, and we will win the league. It is that simple. Very easy. And as we kick it off, the second half of the season kicks off with us taking on Newcastle at St James's Park. It's obviously Eddie Howe's Newcastle, the big Saudi takeover. They've invested nicely, but I don't think that's quite happened in the game because they've got the likes of Luke de Jong up top, who, you know, he's not the best. Obviously, I think he plays for Barca now, but he's not good enough for Barca, all things considered. But 25 minutes into the game, Girassi, who scored twice against us last time we played them, somehow the ball finds Luke de Jong, who I've been chatting shit about, and he goes and tucks the ball into the back of the net. Very poor from ourselves. Very poor how we didn't clear that one away properly, and it resulted in us conceding against the Newcastle team I think we should be beating, all like taking into account their place in the league, our place in the league, the strength of their squad, the strength of our squad. This is a game we should be winning quite comfortably, but they hit us on the counter-attack twice here and they almost double their lead just before half-time, but thankfully it stays at just the 1-0. We're bringing on the big guns now, and we're going to look to push forward in this one. A lovely long shot from them. Again, saved by Rodak. This time he didn't quite keep the clean sheet, but very similar to the game against Sheffield, he is keeping us in this game because they have a lot of chances and a lot of top quality chances. You know, we try and replicate there with a long shot of our own. James Maddison's just not quite got the sauce from long range yet in this game, yet. That's all we'll say right now, as Dennis skips past a couple of players, plays it inside to James Maddison, he strikes it across goal, and just like that is the main man, the man we played the big bucks for at the beginning of this season. James Maddison puts the ball into the back of the net, does exactly what we signed him to do, and that is to get us back, to get us points, whether that's 3 points or 1 point from losing position, he gets us points. And with just a few minutes remaining in this game, Riley Webber on the ball, on this left-hand side, cuts inside, dribbles inwards into the midfield, strikes it from the edge of the box and is well saved by Freddie Woodman, denying us the chance of a very nice late comeback. But you can see the Newcastle players are disappointed because realistically, they probably deserved to win this game more than we did. And let's just speak in facts. They probably deserved more from this game than we did, but that is football. Football is a very, very cruel game, and thankfully for ourselves, we did get the point from this one. As we come back to Craven Cottage, we're going to take on Arsenal, and an incredible save there from Bernd Leno denies Riley Webber a very sensational little goal. The Ronaldo chop into the shot looked really nice as Chalobah, 22 minutes into this game, it's another red card for ourselves in that centre defensive midfield position. Chalobah goes in late on his man, forces the red card, and we're going to now play 10 men for a large chunk of this game. It's going to be very tiring. It's going to be very stamina reducing for our men, but 34 minutes into the game, it is that man again. It is Emmanuel Dennis, who every time we write him off, he scores a goal in a big game, and it helps us out tremendously. And this time, down to 10 men, he scores, and that is exactly what we need. As Maitland-Niles plays the ball through to Odegaard, and we slide in, and I thought it would just go out for a corner, but unfortunately, Carvalho did clip his man just before the ball went out of play, meaning we did concede a penalty, and it's going to be stuck by none other than the man that won it, Martin Odegaard. The Norwegian steps up, sends the keeper the wrong, but it hits the post, and it is that man again, Cordova. He scored twice against us last time we played him. He's gone and scored against us again, and I'd never heard of him before this career mode, and he signed for Arsenal and kept scoring against us. I'd never heard of him before. But straight from kickoff, it's 1-1. We need to get right back into this one. We need to redeem ourselves after the Sebastian Cordova goal. And well, Maddison seems to think exactly the same as Roberts. Takes it down brilliantly, past his man, and just strikes it past Leno, who probably should be doing better there. He's not beat at his near post, but he shouldn't be allowing Roberts to strike it across goal at such a tight angle. Kieran Tierney as well, number 3, should be doing a lot better there to hold off Roberts. But just like that, we're back on level terms, and it is exactly what we wanted. The return to Craven Cottage, a disappointing game against Newcastle. We're now playing out of our skin here against Arsenal. And we put Lafont back in goal, and he's gone and conceded twice to Arsenal. So what we're going to do, we're going to chuck Rodak back in goal. We're going to bring on a proper CDM, and we're going to go for this game now, because we were trying to sit on the lead last time out. Now we're just going to go all out attack. We could lose 6-2, but we could win. We could just find that final goal, that third goal, and that's exactly what we do. 64 minutes into the game, Riley Webber finds the back of the net, and it is exactly what we needed from our left midfielder. And the plan seems to be working out nicely, because Chowdhury, obviously, he is our only remaining centre defensive mid. Reed got the suspension, Chalobah's now got the suspension, and we're hitting Arsenal on the counter-attack, which is exactly what we wanted. As it cuts inside with the Ronaldo chop, strikes it, but it's blocked and forced for a corner. The clock is running down, and we do beat Arsenal once again. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.